Alright, how's it going, guys? So today, it's been a while since my last video, but you know, shit, stuff gets real, right? So today what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do some chicken fajita stuff. Last time I had a bunch of food problems, like my cooler wasn't staying cool enough, and stuff was just thawing out too damn fast, you know. So what we're gonna do is we got some already cooked chicken fajita. I know, cheating. Sorry guys, I'm only out for a week this time. Just dropped my student off, so just grabbed what I could. We're gonna cook this up, heat it up. I'm gonna add some of my own little seasonings to it, throw some cheese on there. Which actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me grab my cheese right now. So we got that. We can melt some cheese to it and all that good stuff. So first thing we're gonna do, go ahead and hit our temp up. This one I got basically like a 1 through 5 on the hot plate. So we're gonna go ahead and put it about 4 to get it nice and warm. Spray this shit up pretty good. And I'm trying to watch my language this time. Sorry, lighting isn't the greatest. It's like dark 30 here in Wyoming right now, so. But I'm clean. So we can always appreciate a clean person. Alright, then you gotta figure out how to open these stupid things. Which, I got old Trusty here. There you go, Trusty's opened it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and empty the whole thing in here. Even though it's already been cooked, it's already started to kind of thaw out a little bit, so we don't want to leave too much stuff in there, you know. And again, this is just a basic little hot plate that I have. Little 10-inch skillet that I bought from Walmart, non-stick. And it's like Faberware. I paid like $8 for the damn thing, so not an expensive thing to get. You know, you can run this in your truck too if you want, or you can, you know, like I said, I got microwave, this, crock pot, toaster oven, which I've actually got a cool video whenever I come back from home time after Christmas. I'm actually going to show you guys how to do homemade fudge in your truck. Got to thank my mom for the recipe. Thank you. Shout out to her on that one, I guess. And so right there, all I do is just put some garlic powder in there, cheap Walmart brand. Keep that in the truck. And then my favorite, you know, my Tony Chachere's Cajun seasoning. You can get the no sodium or low sodium, whatever it is. I usually have that one just not with me, you know. A good little Cajun seasoning just kind of helps give it a little bit of kick spice to it. It's already got fajita flavor to it, but as you can see, I'm fat. I like flavor, right? Music that's playing, cool little station on Pandora called Poor Man's Poison. Great band. And we're gonna add a little bit of sea salt, a lot healthier than regular salt for you. You know, that's kind of the whole point of this video thing here, is showing you how to eat cheaper and healthier on the road by doing this stuff yourself and what you can use, you know. I'm actually a diabetic, so I have to be really careful with what I eat out here. And unfortunately, when you start going on the road, you don't have very good healthy fucking options. You got McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Carl's Jr., Hardee's, all these places, and it's all fast food, and it's all loaded down with fat, grease, carbs, all this stuff. You know, or something like this. This is pretty decent. You know, it's unfortunately it's already pre-processed, so it's not the greatest for you, but it's a hell of a lot healthier than going in there and spending $15 for a fucking meal. You know, I paid $7 for this, and I mean, as you can see, that's more than enough for one person for 2 days. So, you know, you can't really go wrong with that. And then I got these little cheap spatulas. I think there was 3 of them for like $4 at Walmart. Good little deal. They're easy to keep clean, easy to wipe off, all that good stuff. And then I just throw them in my little drawer, which, you know, if you're starting out, you know, you may have a better truck than I do with more space. You never know. But if you're with my company, you start out, you're going to have an older Volvo. So your little compartment's going to be over here on the side. And, you know, you just want stuff that you're not going to take up a bunch of room with, because, you know, the thing is, you want to feel comfortable in here. And if you're all cramped up and cluttered, you can't feel comfy. There's just no way in hell. It ain't happening. So got that. So we're going to go ahead and throw that back up there. Throw that up there. Not going to throw that one because that's still kind of half open. But we got that shit going. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna kind of let it start heating up. It's starting to heat up a little bit right now. Go ahead and crank that up. With the skillet, you can also get ones that have a lid to it. So if you want to do stuff, you know, it's gonna be a lot easier for me right now because I'm solo. I don't have a student on my truck, so I can actually take the time. I can cook. I can do all this stuff, you know, and I can make different things. Like I'm actually gonna do some the crock pot stuff. I got a few ideas I'm gonna do for like some. I actually did some freaking killer ass wings in them the other day with my student on the truck. I didn't record it because he was driving while I had started it going. And the only thing with doing the crock pot videos is it's like you guys see the setup, and then it's like I'm not gonna sit there and keep the camera rolling on it for, you know, 4, 5, 6 hours while it cooks. You know, there's just no point in that because y'all are gonna get fucking bored. I'm gonna get bored because I set it and go to bed, and then I wake up and, you know, it's all good. So I want to try to do some of the stuff with the skillet here. I can show you guys what you can do, but I also am gonna get some good real recipes and stuff like that for the crock pot. I do have some of my own already that I'm gonna do. And with a lot of these videos, you know, I recommend when you start running, you know, make sure you got some Ziploc bags in your truck, gallon-sized freezer bags, quart-size, things like that. That way you can store this stuff and just throw it in your cooler or your ice chest, whatever it is you have when you start out. But you also want to get some Tupperware. You don't got to get expensive stuff, but get something that's going to seal really well. You know, because like I'm planning on doing probably a potato soup. That's a pretty good one. And do some Swedish meatballs or something like that, some type of meatball with it, you know. And if I've had I can show you how to make a sauce real quick that would go with it, you know, a nice little red sauce or something like that. Just, you know, it might be easier to just do it all in a crock pot, buy a jar of your favorite stuff, throw it in there. We're not gonna worry about that one right now because I'm still not 100% sure on that. You know, with meatballs, you can have sandwiches left over, you know, throw some noodles in there. You got spaghetti, whatever, you know, all kinds of endless ideas of shit. So, but as you can hear now, it's starting to sizzle up pretty good. You got the heat going on to it. Actually, what would be really good with this, too, would be some eggs. Do a nice little scrambled egg or something like that with it, or a fried egg. And I prefer mine over easy. You know, still runny in the inside, but all the yolk, all the whites are all cooked. I don't like the gooey, non-cooked white crap. That's nasty. You know, just everybody's different. You know, you can throw shit with that. You know, throw a can of Rotel in here. That's a good little deal. And it's some cheese melted up, and you got, you know, a decent little deal. And if you've got tortillas, you know, hey, that's even better. Throw your shit on a tortilla, and you're good to go. Pop them in your microwave. Not a bad idea. But again, I don't have the tortillas. I have a loaf of bread because I bought some stuff to do some grilled cheese and stuff like that. And some grilled ham and cheese sandwiches, or ham and turkey and cheese. All that good stuff. I mean, there's so much stuff you can do on this. But we're just gonna do this one for right now, and this is gonna be a little bit longer video than what the last one was, and I hope it's a little bit more informative. And you guys actually get to see what the hell it is that I'm doing, instead of just watching me grab a bag and throw it in there. By the way, FYI, PSA, all that crap. You'll notice in that last video I showed you I had a big old bag with a bunch of different chicken in there. Not a bad idea, but if you're gonna do it a day, like 2 days before you actually leave out. And the reason why is because I ended up having to throw a lot of that out, which really pissed me off because I spent money on that. And but what happened is the centers on a lot of it, because it was just so packed in there, they didn't freeze. And so when it all thawed out really fast, it all went bad. And so I had to get rid of it. So you always want to make sure everything's frozen, because the thing is you know, and if you're able to stop once a week at a Walmart to go shopping or wherever it is you can, I mean, then you don't have to buy as much as I did. But you know, always make sure your stuff is completely frozen all the way through. You know, even if you got to unpack the bag just to check everything, and then put it all back in there and load up your cooler or whatever it is, and then you're golden and ready to go. But I didn't do that, so I ended up having to throw that shit out. Wasn't fucking happy about it, but, well, shit. So this one won't be going on the Raider Express Facebook page, y'all. Sorry. Y'all just have to follow me on YouTube, which I now have up and running. The last video is sitting at like 36 views right now, which is pretty fucking cool. I'm happy with that. I actually wasn't expecting to get any, so win-win. I figure, who's gonna want to watch a fat guy cooking a truck? Yeah, you can see my camouflage bedding back there. Badass shit, yo. But yeah, I'm gonna be going back in this week, so I'm gonna try to get a couple more videos out. I really don't have much left to cook in the cooler. So now what we'll do is we're gonna go ahead and throw a couple pieces of cheese on here. I actually have a trash can right up here, but I'm just gonna set all this stuff off to the side up here. That way you guys will see me reaching. Because my mother told me, next time you do your video, you need to sit there and make sure you have everything in front of you and ready so you're not reaching, so everybody can see you. Oh, she's gonna hate that shit. Oh shit. Sorry, Mom, but I had to. I just had to. And funny story is, like, the name of the channel is actually Cooking with Pork Chop, which is a nickname I've got when I was born by the nurses. And I actually didn't want to use that fucking name. I wanted to stay away from that shit. And I told my mom what I was thinking about naming it, and something like Fat Man in a Truck or some shit, And oh my God, did she get pissed off? She was like, don't fucking call yourself that. You need to stop that. You're not fat. You need to stop calling. I was like, Mom, I'm a fat guy and I'm a truck driver. It works. So I told her I wouldn't call myself that or the channel that. She's gonna love that one too. As you can see, the cheese is kind of taking a little bit of time to melt, which is okay. We're gonna go ahead and turn it down a little bit because we don't want to overcook the chicken. Because it's already been cooked, we're just heating it up a little bit, and then we're melting some cheese to it. I think I still have some freaking Rotel up there, but I don't know if I can't remember. I don't feel like looking right now. It's like I already got this crap going, so ain't no point now, right? We got some cheese rolling and melting there. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we getting the bitch. Now that bitch is rolling. There we go. Of course, I got my sauce, my hot sauce up there. So that's gonna go on here too. And it's not no Tabasco or any of that crap. No, I go for the Mexican stuff. That's the good shit. What's it called? Valentina or something like that. Somebody I'm sure will correct me on that in a comment or something. I'm sure I'll correct myself later. But basically we've got some ooey gooey cheesiness going with this. And the great thing with this little non-stick Teflon coated, whatever it's called, is I can just pour some water in there and a paper towel and wipe all that shit clean off of there. So alright, so now we have that done. Turn that off. Now we've got to find a plate. Which, when you have a student in the truck, space is crucial, and you don't have a lot of freaking space, so you always try to make do with what you can. And so you find cubby holes and hidey spots to put everything, from oh shit, runaway chicken, man down. You always find in places to stash shit, food, paper plates, all that good stuff, We're gonna throw it all on there. So we're gonna call this meal in this video cheesy chicken fajita. It works because it's cheesy, and I'm cheesy. So once we get all this crap off, and it would be nice if you could actually have a table to use in here, but unfortunately I don't. So, and I'm not gonna put a styrofoam or paper plate on top of a hot plate and then scrape everything off onto it. That's just stupid shit. But there are people out there that do not have the common sense that probably would try something like that. I recommend that you do not do that. And all these videos that I post on here, please use caution. I am not responsible or liable for anything stupid that you might do in your truck while you're trying these things. Do it responsibly at all times, all right? So now here's our finished product. Nice, warm, hot meal. It only took a few minutes to do, you know, and cleanup's gonna be a breeze. So hey, this is Pork Chop. Y'all have a great one. I'll see you next time.